Jamaica and get on a full assessment and give it on a full report. And none of those things. But yes, you just come like you just come in like I don't know what to say. I just want something to pick on what my man supposed to resign for. If the government, the prime minister, single-handed, so many sitting tied up on him head like the shields that the SWAT team use based on him head. And no, see nothing wrong with that. Look how much corruption. Look how much corruption. The man run how much gas station, how much bank account, how much offshore business, how much business that not registers. In pick them a corn land that you can give to your children them. The wife on the other side who have multi apartments right across the island of G2K have no go through those. I've done from an investigation and come being balanced and transparent to the people and tell the people say the country cannot run so. Uno leave Norman's cut alone. Uno leave Norman's cut alone. Uno have robbed the election. Because you cannot fear election and win it. And the people of Jamaica say the country have to go down. Respect the democratic process. Respect the democratic decision. Why have this little thing now come and nimble and the man a big man. And don't expect the people to come disrespect the man. A throw juice and a jar the man shirt and all type of foolishness. But the man is a big respectable man. I don't know everything what the labor right, the class right them do in this country. It's business as usual. You can just sup up with them, do and sup up with them say. Mr. Norman's cat not going nowhere. You're going to be right here with us. As the mayor said catching, the mayor of Spanish Town, Mr. Corporation. And you have more he got battle to fight more than Norman's cat. Norman's cat have never caught in no form of corruption, no form of illicit enrichment, no abuse of his office that he have taken for. Look about them no abuse the office. The Jamaica Labour Party, people them, look how much of them abuse them office. Look how much of them abuse them title. Dirty G2K. Young generation of germs and vipers. Having a call on a resignation? Huh? Having a call on a resignation? When the prime minister come out and call the people, call the citizens of this country dog, you know come and ask the prime minister to give a public apology to the people of this country. When the wife of the prime minister come out and say, anyway, you see debris and garbage and dump and whatsoever, and the PMP live there, having no demand of apology for the people of Jamaica. That's why I can't stop taking off my hat to the diaspora. I can't stop taking off my hat to the diaspora. I respect them so much. I'm not going to leave Norman's cat alone, man. And that girl that disrespect the man should be charged. Should be charged. The man is an official. Under no manners. Where are the truths and right in this country? That's on the one people, on the way power, on the way power there, and there's so everything there, you're wrong and strong. This not going to work no more. No wrong and strong, no go on for if you're wrong and wrong. We want some justice. And when that going to stand up, I sit down and make on throw Norman's cat under the bus. The G2K. How much people are you calling out for your 10 sitting member of parliament there were under illicit enrichment probe? Have you called out that you want their name to be that they should be identified and exposed for the taxpayer of this country? What's wrong with on G2K? Why the burning issues is on the front burner? No, take it up because it's a damage for the Jamaica Labour Party. What do you want to come sue Norman Scott for? Don't sue Norman Scott. Norman Scott is a man of integrity. I've never heard Norman Scott abuse him office yet. Never hear him abuse him power. And we can count out many of them and the Jamaica Labour Party who abuse the citizens of this country. What a go on? What a go on? Everything gonna jump down, And what's the way we're going to call for resignation for? We're not calling for it. What's we're supposed to point out to the people of Jamaica what it makes sense of substance and I we're not doing it. Because we're not benefit from the corruption. I don't believe in corruption to let me continue to have power. No. I accept the result of what comes out of the general election. But I still have a but there. If it was run fair, the Jamaica Labour Party would have wiped out completely. And let I tell G2K that even Andrew Owens' own constituency reject him. So the people of Jamaica reject Andrew Owens. So the better feel like him and not a top leader. We have no respect for him. Because have no respect for us. But it's the only thing we have to know that he is the Prime Minister. So we just go hold there, so. So if his own constituency reject him. As a member of Parliament, to a minister, and a two-term Prime Minister, he should be clear of his opponent. He should clear like midnight. And you have to fight for that seat. He have to come in with some kind of criminality behavior. So the people of Jamaica reject Andrew Owens, the people of Jamaica reject the Jamaica Labour Party. I hear somebody have doing a comparison. About the comparison, them I don't know. Only take away 17 seats from Peter Phillips. Remember when we lost at 2020 general election, there was many factors and issues. That's why we have lost that general election so badly. We have in a leadership channels. We have the Corbyn outburst, plus the government at the end of the day, the corruption government and the wholeness. We have everything in his pocket. You have the state reserve to his own ledger and to his own pleasure. Obviously, they're not even campaign 2020, you know. That's the way you end up. That's where the people in East World, St. Andrew, Juliet Owens constituency. That's the way the people can get a 5-year-old chicken, you know. So there was many factors. That's the People's National Party had lost so badly. Mark Jefferson Golden is become more popular, and everyone that represent the Jamaica Labour Party. Well, you know, may I say Jamaica people? Mark Jefferson Golden become popular more than every one of them that represent the Jamaica Labour Party. Mark Jefferson Golden becomes one of the most lovingest politicians in the island. Mark Jefferson Golden has become one of the most popular politician in the island. The people of Jamaica have tuned into Mark Jefferson Golden. The people of Jamaica have been attached now to Mark Jefferson Golden because Mark Jefferson Golden is a man of humility. He have charisma. He honest. He integrity boss. Integrity boss. So when you never say Peter Phillips have lost 17 seats to to Anjo. Look how Mark Jefferson Golden become one of the most loved politicians in Jamaica. Mark Jefferson Golden get a party that he will have today to fight internal issues. He will there to fight internal issues. He also will vindicate back for the mass of the people in Jamaica. He also have the majority of the mainstream media to deal with. Majority of some big high people in high office where he have to also deal with. And we all just have 14 seats in the parliament. It takes with a government line himself so powerful and to dictate everything in his own favor. It takes a real politician. It takes charisma. It takes dignity. It takes pride. It takes Jamaica people who have chosen Mark Golden as an asset for Jamaica. So Mark Jefferson Golden is more popular than the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is not popular anymore. Don't popular anymore. I was take a little look, listen at the press conference. And I don't know, I respect my Jen Seti, see. I respect Mr. Dayton Campbell, see. I don't know. I have some high respect for Mr. Dayton Campbell. When Nationwide was going around and tell the people of Jamaica that the Jamaica Labour Party is 17 points ahead of the People's National Party. I said, Jesus Christ, man. That man come like, I don't know which Jamaica I'm living. I don't know which Jamaica I'm living because there is no way. I look near, I look wide, I look far. I mean, can't see it can't become the reality in my own eyes. So, when I hear John Davis, or Baggy Davis, or Dirty Batty Jerry comes out and I say, him have to tell like the Jamaica Labour Party too. I don't know which lie the People's National Party or the party leader, the hierarchies of the People's National Party. I don't see no lie where they come and tell. They speak on policies and they propose it to the people of Jamaica. So I never seen a lie in it. The only way you could prove those people say they are telling a lie to gain government if they will get the mandate and go in there not doing what they tell the people that they're going to do, that you could say that. So when I even see the result, of the national election, I shake my head. I said, Jesus Christ, can me sit down to listen to anything come from Nationwide? No, because nothing are coming from Nationwide is credible. Nothing is coming from Nationwide is credible. When Dirty Batty Jerry or Dirty Baggy Jerry or Big Baggy Jerry sit down around there and lavish and lashing tongues around the people of Jamaica to get clowns and hyped. You understand what I'm saying, Jamaica? So, there was a narrative on the Jamaica Labour Party platform that Mark Golden not going to be the leader of the opposition anymore. That is not the decision of Uno Labour rights to make. We're going one if Andrew ain't going in government for 3 years, and that's what we wonder about. We're going to wonder who going to go to jail one by one. And that's what we wonder about. That's what we start think about. Who going to go into jail one by one? If a Andrew go to jail one by one, if a Juliet go to jail by one, if a Topton go to jail one by one, if a Bobby Mantiquio go to jail one by one, and if a when name Delroy Chuck, I can go to jail one by one. Dada Van Williams by one by one. Juliet Holness one by one. And there are many people that we have in suspect. As long as The Constitution holds its own. When it comes on to justice, they must go to jail one by one. As long as the Constitution holds its own, where we can say, yes, justice prevails, we will all see the result of the Jamaica Labour Party. London Bridge is burning down. London Bridge is burning down. And then all people that have a word say, was sweet than the goat when running belly. Fire down must steal and him think a cool breeze. On the leave Norman Scott alone, man, Norman Scott have done nothing only to harass him. The little crossbite indoor agency, she should put it in her place. Bright and face it. Mr. Norman Scott is an official of the state. And I have no right to go and harass the man and assault the man. The man is an official of the state. And I have no right to go to assault him. And he have the right to visit. He have the right to visit the polling station. So why you don't want to bar him out? Look what's happening in Roseau and St. Andrew. When the people will come out in their mass numbers of vote, and Juliet will go there and suppress the people from not voting, and then think that dirty G2K, and them think that thinking dirty G2K, and then think that call for resignation for. Those are the things that you're not supposed to call for resignation for. So I want to just see where the kind of flip on one side. We as a nation cannot continue to accept corruption. And how come can we make our G2K not have no voice to speak to nobody, no citizens of Jamaica, none at all? We don't want to hear nothing from G2K because they make no sense. Nothing at all from G2K. They don't make no sense. We don't want to hear nothing from nationwide. We don't want to hear nothing from G2K. Make some other people come speak. And we can dissect things for ourselves. We can dissect things for ourselves. And I'm long time Sir Bless been speaking. I said the media, the mainstream media, most of the mainstream media is them all the political preference of the people of this country as hostage. Part of the mainstream media, them hold the People's National Party as hostage. That cost them the election. Mainstream media, majority of the mainstream media, is them are the one that make the Constitution right, cannot stand on its own in Jamaica. And those are some groups that the people should not continue to listen to. Not continue to listen to. Huh? How quick can G2K comes up now to calling for resignation of Norman Scott, and how long nothing's been supposed to be sought out and ironed out by the government, that they end up from back the government, and there's no cry from G2K, and no one want to come tell our honorable Norman Scott. I have not seen that man ever abuse him office. Huh? Only was the same G2K. Only was the same G2K no, that tried to draw down Norman Scott. Say Norman Scott it mixed up in illicit enrichment. Only remember that G2K? Only were the same set up group of people try to draw down Norman Scott. Say Norman Scott mixed up in an illicit enrichment. Because I thought a while when the Jamaica Labour Party go along with them fandang and them fundang and them all type of foolishness and them garbage, there is something we want to stick on the PMP. Jamaica people, we have to change the dynamic of our political decision. We cannot afford to continue to make. We have seen it blatantly now. The majority of the mainstream media hosts, they are in bed with the government. So we're not going to stand up at all and listen to a nationwide anymore. Whatsoever source of information is coming out is not credible. It is not credible because they will never hold this government accountable. Here I say to you, Jamaica people, they will never hold this government accountable. So we have no time now for nationwide. Nationwide is supposed to be like a phone. If somebody don't ring it in a call. If somebody don't give it a call, it don't ring. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way we want to deal with some of these mainstream media house. They supposed to become a telephone if it don't get a call in a ring. I was so impressed when I start tuning into mainstream media and hear a voice like Emily Shields. I was so impressed. When I hear a voice like G. and Jackson Miller, I was so impressed with those people. Now I don't know where to go now to get credible information because I can say many of them are in bed with the government. They are the one, mainstream media are the one to make this administration continue into corruption. That is how it is now in Jamaica. Mainstream media. Mainstream media. I can't take up my, I read a stroll through TikTok. I read a stroll through TikTok. I maybe can get some more credible news more than listen to mainstream media. Sometimes I hear Emily, she's sitting on his morning show. And when the national issue where it is important comes up to questioning, that's all you can hear over there. That's all you can hear over there. That's what they do, turn a blind eyes onto the truth. So if the people of Jamaica start to politicize the mainstream media houses, we have our right to do it. We have our right to say it because it's blatant in our eyes. It is blatant in our eyes. When Judge Wright beat up the woman with his stool, the Jamaica Labour Party, 49 members of them there. And that was blatant disrespect to the female. Morning. Blatant disrespect to the female. You know them sugarcoat it and come to damage control. The man married to the lady. Now. The Jamaica Labour Party say, watch out now, we distance ourselves from George Wright. George Wright now is independent. Listen, that's why I can't take the hypocrite people them, you know. George Wright is now independent. Boom. If George Wright now be independent, why you could not find a suitable candidate to run up in the constituency? When you go to the discipline committee and church through certain things, and the discipline committee say yes, he can reapplied back to become a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. On this is a crossbite. On this is a garbage. On this is a crossbite. On this is a garbage Jamaica Labour Party. And the people of Jamaica reject on because they spend millions and billions of dollars. This is one of the most expensive elections ever run in the history of Jamaica. And we have to rob it, and have to thief it. The Prime Minister, not even know where him stand, because if the man have get his legal and see the proper information, get his legal team and they see where you breach and suppress voters' guideline, you're in trouble. I don't hear none of the media or them come and talk on those critical issues. Something was spooky going on. Something is not adding up is going on. And it's time for us now, where we are some people supposed to make themselves make sense in a democratic process. I'm speaking to most of the mainstream media house, sis. I am speaking, man, honestly. Look at what this prime minister have done. And this is supposed to be a critical issue, you know. And two things the prime minister has done to the people of this country. This is the most two things that stand out for me, you know. This is the two main things that stand out for me. Two main things that stand out for me. You're going to go into a national election. You're going to go into a national election. There is no ombudsman have installed. No ombudsman installed. The EOJ is in the office of the Prime Minister. You can see blatantly say the election going to be stalled. You can see blatantly that there is a plan to rig the election. You see it? Blatantly there is a plan to rig the election. I don't hear no top media house comes out and say the political ombudsman worse the behavior of Terry Long. Worse the behavior of Terry Long. Worse the behavior of James Robertson. Worse the behavior of Donovan Williams and many others down in St. James, right across the Highland. Something were taking place were very nasty. And who made up mainstream media house says, "Oh, do not say, listen, this is a democratic decision. You have PMP, you have JLP, you have no P, you have double P, you have triple P, you have all type of people. Because this is regardless of slim but the number are. And none of them call and say this what makes sense of what stands is constitutional rights. It's democratic rights. So where are the referee? Can the Prime Minister be the referee? Can those stump have to pull from in the Prime Minister office? Jamaica, make we get on track here, man, with good governance here, man. Make we get on track with good governance. And you say we start boycott many of these mainstream media hosts. Let them not look like they professional. And I show you how Labour right think. Sure enough, huh? Who's right here? They said on the So we have to get our hearts together, man. We have to get our hearts together. So there was a critical thing that the mainstream media should come out and talk. Mainstream media, you don't come out and speak about the sign of the code of conduct. You don't come out and speak on that. And all of the triumph are going into the integrity commission. I've never you know come out and speak on it and where the people of this country can say yeah. Huh? I have remember when Vice Cartel released from captive. Vice Cartel come to the People's National Conference. Cartel get a backlash from the Jamaica Labour Party supporters and even part of mainstream media. The Maroon community have come to the National Conference of the People's National Party. And Richard Curry was saying to the people of Jamaica, they may say we political. You mean in Jamaica? Richard Curry say, they may say we political just because we maybe stand up on a PMP political platform. But if the government have not listened to us, what they expect we to do? What they expect us to do? And it was all the round that you even see they start imitate the Maroon communities to say the Maroon community is supporting the JLP. Which, if they want to support the JLP, let they support it. But we want some real context to make it make sense to the people of Jamaica. It is time for us now to look at the taxpayer in this country and say, taxpayer, listen, how we get the burden, how we get the pressure. No hospital not there, no road not there, no police station not there, no post office not there, no post agency not there, no, the agricultural sector mashed down, economic and inflation, and those are our problem now. So listen, the political victimization and the political ignorance, let we organize ourselves as a group. We are taxpayers of this country. Let we see if a government go in there and it makes sense. Not to know, do nothing for 10 years and then you can come with 25 chicken, 2 plywood, some nails and some hardware material and maybe a little bit of, what you call it now, agricultural equipment or whatsoever. And then you come with some promise speech long or right up to the sky. Want to see Jesus and cannot see Jesus. Some promise long can way up in the sky. Want to see Jesus and can't see Jesus. Want to hear Jesus and can't hear Jesus. So I don't know when those plans will accomplish. I don't know when those plans will be accomplished. There's a plan from the Jamaica Labour Party promised from in bus a month a time, and how long it come to pass. How long it don't come to pass. Some plan promised from the Jamaica Labour Party in the bus a month a time, come to pass. There was some plans from the Shiro administration, come to pass. There was some plan from Edward Siaga, come to pass. There was some plan from Bruce Golding, come to pass. And see this current one now is here. Continue to give a promise. So they continue to also take promise to make leather, to climb to the pinnacle and still can get whatsoever. Julie, rightful to the taxpayer of this country. Come taxpayer of this country, put Labour right aside and put PMP aside, put the PDM aside, and let us stand up for proper potable water. Stand up for proper potable water. Let me stand up for proper representation. Don't make the Labour cannot not 12 chicken come give after 5 years and then they earn a vote. No, my PMP cannot not $3,000 come give you after 5 years and then earn a vote. Proper representation must always be there and can be identified. You hear what I said to you, Jamaica? Selling your vote, you're selling out your children. Selling a vote, you deny the right of building a better Jamaica. Selling a vote, you are voting for corruption. And you know what I feel depressed about? To see that the Prime Minister have 10 years there to do so much for the people of Jamaica and they do so little. What going on, Commit? I soon talk to you.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah. So So Jamaica, make we stop. Listen. I live in a constituency, and I think when the company social security, social and justice and security program, I think I have the right to ask for assistance, whether on a farmer ticket or whatsoever. So if I get a farmer ticket and I go to an international country and I continue to do good, I make the best use of it. So true, I get a farmer ticket from my member of parliament, he must continue to poorly represent and feel like, say, yes, true, I get surplus, get a farmer ticket. That continue to make he or she earn the right to continue for poor representation. And then you will get the endorsement of a surplus because, yes, surplus get a farmer ticket and they make the best use of it now. So I can speak of my MP, and then the mass of the people suffering from bad road, suffering lack of poor representation, and then I supposed to endorse the leadership of that member of parliament for that constituency. Through me now, maybe can buy a pound of flour. Or through maybe now, me can fly on a plane on a daily basic or a regular basic. Or maybe through I can uplift myself and do a thing for my family. That's I make the best use of it, you know. I make the best use of it, and I deserve it because that is taxpayers. That is taxpayers' entitlement. That is taxpayers' entitlement. Is that they make you to give you that right. You deserve it. You deserve it. Those agencies are set up to assist the most vulnerable people into the constituency. So I can't, into a first world country, till I get apply. I get a favor from my member of parliament. And try in a first world country where portable water is not my cry anymore. Proper infrastructure is not my cry anymore. Proper representation is not my cry anymore. Come on to health is not my health facility is not my cry anymore. And all those social issues is not my cries anymore. But what about the people that live down into Jamaica? What about the people that live down into Jamaica? What about my family that into the same constituency are in the same Jamaica? Because to my understanding, it is to Jamaica when they come on to the Jamaica Labour Party. It is to Jamaica when they come on to the Jamaica Labour Party. So I'm going to understand. I want to understand. I want to understand. When those member of my family have to take up a phone and call me and say, Sir Bless, you know, say, I want to send the pitney to school tomorrow, but I don't have no way. You can't send this con to me. That is my responsibility. That is my responsibility. So if, being the case now, we have a two-system party in the country where everybody have the right to make their democratic decision. So we not want to be arrogant like this, but back ends we are telling us, listen, I just one decision you have to make, unlike Warmington. I was one decision you have to make. You have to choose the point of the sword. You have to choose the point of the sword to make it continue to stick you. I choose the blade of the sword to make it continue to slice and cut you. You understand what I'm saying? So that pressure still there. And when you look, the constituency left unrepresentative. Cause they will depend on surplus. Because two you give surplus a farmer ticket and surplus make the best use of it. to continue to say, yes, the representing is representing properly when everything lack of representation, and put it on the side now. Go back to the national issues now, where the 63 constituency in Jamaica are to represent by the government at the end of the day. So when you look at these poorly policies and poor performance by the government, whether I love that member of parliament, I have to strike the balance. I have to strike the balance, because I can't continue to let my cousin and my brethren and my son and my mother really continue to take up phone to call me say, help me out, surplus. It must be an economical policies can provide by the government nationally right across the island. So if the government will putting things in place where don't make sense to the mass of the people, Rose have a sloppy member of parliament. Tell me, God Almighty, truth, how Jamaica going run? Talk to me, my people. How Jamaica going run? And then now you have this little cross-mite group we call themselves G2K. Comes out and this little narrative, this of awful issues. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. None of you ever called for a resignation after none of those Stephen the past Stephen 49. Now the 35 criminals is there now. None of them called another 35 criminals to resign. Then thief election and thief taxpayers money and do everything to people, to continue to suppress people. And yet you have this little cross-bite group while they say about them name G2K, the young affiliation of the Jamaica Labour Party. We're not cross-bite, we're not germs, we're not garbage, we're not rubbish. When it come on to economical policies, when it come on to national affairs, we're not garbage. What do you know about national affairs? You don't know nothing about national affairs? You don't try to make yourself look important. I feel important. I want to look important. I want to be important. You don't do relevant for time at all. You don't do not relevant. You must learn to stand up. Practice what you preach. Look how much cross my thing on the government and the prime minister go on with them, and none come down upon them. You don't run to poor look at Norman Scott now. Don't leave the mayor alone. The mayor have more honesty in him more than the prime minister. The mayor have more love in him more than the prime minister. They may have more performance and representation of to people more than the prime minister. On the leave Norman Scott alone, because we're going to stand by Norman Scott's side. We're not going to keep away the election and then come victimize the Norman Scott. We're going to stand by Norman Scott's side. And we're not leaving an inch. We are 100% stand with Norman Scott. That little crossbite, we throw the juice for the man. That little crossbite, we disrespect the man, should be in jail. So, to show you how Jamaica Labour Party take this country like on the thing on the backyard, what name? Bustamante Willie Tortono, Shira Willie Tortono, George William Willie Tortono, Tiaga Willie Tortono, Bruce Colin Willie Tortono, son of go on Jamaica Labour Party. Like all those leaders who represent the Jamaica Labour Party, they will out Jamaica to who support the Jamaica Labour Party. So you can go around and you can go around and foolish this. Huh? When the time of the campaign in the Prime Minister constituency, and the opponent, where the thief is lethal, mash up in vehicle, take out all of his information data them pertaining towards the election. Take out all of those things. There was none of no call for a political no call for the political ombudsman to install there. None of the call for a political ombudsman to install there. He go back again and he keep a meeting there, mass meeting there, and there was it was alleged that shooting take place there. None of we are the vice of the G2K. Just say, listen, we are all one Jamaican. This not because we share two different political party, but we are brothers and sisters fighting our cause. But I cannot fight our cause because the Jamaica Labour Party supporters and whosoever, they are not fighting for the cause of the people of Jamaica. They are fighting for their pocket and their friends. That's why they're multi-rich. So they can afford to buy up me the house. They can afford to buy up people that they install in high places. And that is their senior tactics. I am totally flabbergasted, brother. Huh? Look how much thing Jamaica Labour Party members of parliament take and chewing our face. Chewing our face. And no. Come out, come ball for the cries of the people of this country. Huh? Everything is okay and everything is all right. What you hear? Sorry, bless you. Comrades, and the well-thinking citizens of Jamaica, as long as the Lord is on our side, it is all right. As long as I have his hand to hold, it is all right. It is all right. Hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. It is time for us now to move away from some type of chival and garrison politics. This is why Christopher Tufton can take $20 billion to deal with a major hospital in the island, and no, it's not up to standard. This is why $30 million can take to buy one jail, which does cost $3 million, and it's no problem. This is why Derivas can take $1.4 billion to go and buy whole bus with Jackie Etkala and Mrs. Vaz, and it's all right. This is why Andrew Holness can have 28 bank account, and it's not that it must explain to the people of Jamaica. It is all right. This is why Philberta could rob taxpayers literally and brought to justice and look come back and do as popular demands by the Prime Minister. It is all right. This is why Juliet Holness can continue to call people garbage, rubbish and trash and still taking taxpayers' money and a multi-billion apartment right across the highland. It is all right. It is all right. It is all right. As long as Norman Brown, who is the head of the UDC, can be the Prime Minister partner with his Prime Minister wife is a developer, it is all right. It is all right. None of you no call for head to be rolled in those issues. None of you no call for head to be rolled. None of you call for thorough investigation. Why the Prime Minister and his wife is so rich and the people of this country is so poor. It is all right, man. It is all right. It is all right. Higher the monkey climb, the more him exposed. The more him exposed. Don't worry on yourself, Jamaica people. Just buckle, tighten up. Tighten up your seatbelt. Cause we are for a bumpy ride. It's not gonna be a smooth sailing. And listen, because they say context matter. I am not speaking of the form of civil unrest in the country. I am speaking about the economical condition. Let I make myself clear. When I say saddle up and tighten up your seat belt, because we have a bumpy ride. It's not no form of statement to incite no violence. I'm speaking about the economical situation that we find ourselves into. All those money that they take and buy out people from, we call it Israel, buy out EOJ, buy out supporters, and they do one bag of holiness with taxpayers' money to suppress the people, that the people who could not get a voice, make the preference of the constitution choices. Right? Which the country already broke. Because remember Jamaica people,